Moomoo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks. When you open a new Moomoo brokerage account, you put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. Click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Moomoo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out my new website, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website, www.richardfain.net. Click on that link down in the description box. Go check out my website. Go check out those fantastic digital products that I handpicked to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, while you're there, consider joining my private mentorship club. Just click on that membership button or that join button in the website and join today so that you can be a part of a very exclusive mentorship club offered by yours truly, Richard Fain. In today's video, guys, I want to tell you the tale of 2 investors. Now, these 2 investors, one of them had behavior, the other one had knowledge. And let's see which one had the best financial results when they got to a certain point in their life. The first person I want to talk to you about was a secretary. This lady made a average salary, and an average salary in the United States is about $50,000 per year for a family. Now, this particular lady was single, never married, no kids, but she did own her own home, and she worked as a secretary for about 50 years. And during that 50-year career as a secretary, she would take a part of her salary and consistently invest that salary into the broader stock market through mutual funds, index funds, things of that nature. Not really individual stocks, but just stuck with the broad-based stock market through mutual fund investing and index fund investing. Now, sadly to say, this lady recently passed away. But when her family started looking at her financial records, they were surprised. This lady had amassed a small fortune, $7 million small fortune, if you can call that a small fortune, right? That's a huge fortune. $7 million. So let's move on to the second person. Now, this second person was a Harvard-educated Wall Street banker, right? Worked on Wall Street for about 40 years in the financial sector. So this guy knew everything it was to know about investing, right? Building wealth through the stock market, through real estate, etc. The same year that the secretary passed away, this Harvard-educated Wall Street banker filed personal bankruptcy. Basically, he was insolvent. His liabilities outnumbered his assets. The moral of the story is this, guys. Behavior with money, in my opinion, is more important than knowledge of how to make money, right? See, the Wall Street banker had a lot of knowledge. He knew how to multiply money, but didn't do it very successfully. Why? Because his behavior with money was bad. But on the other end, the secretary just took the basics. She didn't try to be the expert. She allowed the mutual funds and the index funds she invested in to be the expert. And that's what I tell you guys, man. You don't have to be the expert. All you have to do is have the right behavior with money, get your 2 to 3 good, solid, broad-based stock market investments, get your 2 to 3 real estate properties that you can put a tenant in, collect rent, and watch that property grow. If you buy it in the right location, it will grow over the years and just quadruple your net worth. So she had the right behavior with money coupled with taking action. I gotta tell you guys all the time, man, you can have all this knowledge, but if you never take action, then you're never gonna get to financial freedom. At the end of the day, guys, you have to take action. You cannot just simply sit around and soak up a lot of knowledge, but you never do anything with that knowledge, right? You just never do anything with that financial knowledge. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Because I talk to people all the time, man, through Instagram, all the time, where people say, hey, man, what do I do? How do I get started? And I always tell them, the first thing you got to do to get started is you got to figure out where you want to end up, where you want to finish. You got to figure out, where do you want to finish? I know that doesn't sound like the way things should be, but that's how it is, man. At least the way I built my wealth. I had to sit down and figure out where I wanted to finish. Good morning. I had to figure out where I wanted to finish first. Once I figured out where I wanted to finish, then I could put a plan together and get started, right? And then while I execute that plan, gotta have that right behavior with money, right? I gotta earn. I gotta live on less than what I make. I gotta stay out of bad consumer debt. And then I gotta save, invest like a maniac, right? For 10, 15, 20 years. See, most of us, when we think about financial freedom, we think about some imaginary huge number that we need to hit net worth wise in order to be able to get financial freedom. Not true, guys. See, that's why I always tell people that I work with in my financial mentoring and coaching sessions. I always tell them, what's the dollar amount that you need at some point in the future coming in from your assets to really take care of your lifestyle? And sometimes people will start off with huge numbers like, oh, I need $30,000 a month. Then I say to myself, okay, well, if you need $30,000 a month, let's do some math. Let's take that $30,000 a month and use the rule of 200. So I take the $30,000 a month, I times it by 200. That's $6 million. So I tell them, I said, hey man, in order to get $30,000 a month, you're gonna have to build your net worth to $6 million. Because you take that $6 million, you times it by 6% rate of return, that's $360,000 a year. You divide that by 12, there's your $30,000 a month. So then they say, oh, 6 million, I don't really need no, I could probably do 10. I could probably do 5. Be more realistic with your goals, guys, is my point. But when you just kind of thinking about the net worth number and not thinking about the monthly amount you need to live on, that's when people get intimidated, because they're thinking, I don't have that kind of money. I can't make that kind of money. I'm never going to be able to save that kind of money. No, you're already defeating yourself by being pessimistic. Be optimistic. See, the thing you got to think about is, guys, positive thinking and taking action equals success in my book. Positive thinking plus taking action equals success. Drop me some comments down in the comment box, guys, and let me know what you think about the story I told you about the secretary and the Wall Street banker. Curious to hear your thoughts on that scenario that I walked you guys through. Moomoo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks. When you open a new Moomoo brokerage account, you put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. Click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Moomoo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out my new website, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website, www.richardfain.net. Click on that link down in the description box. Go check out my website. Go check out those fantastic digital products that I handpicked to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, while you're there, consider joining my private mentorship club. Just click on that membership button or that join button in the website and join today so that you can be a part of a very exclusive mentorship club offered by yours truly, Richard Fain.